What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the best team in FIFA. Today I have got a market crash team for you guys. Some fantastic players that are dramatically reduced in price right now. Sorry, I got an eyelash in my eye or something. That are dramatically reduced in price right now due to the current declining status of the market. At the time of recording this video, the prices are at 90,000 for the whole team on PlayStation and 83,000 for the whole team on Xbox. I'm recording this on Thursday. This is either going to go live Saturday or Sunday. So I'll be interested to see how much further these players have reduced in price by the time this video actually goes live. What we're using, as I say guys, is we're using the market crash advantage. We're using the market crash to our advantage. I've got a whole bunch of really strong, overpowered players in this team. You can manipulate the players. You can change players here or there to your favour if you want to. But we're going to be building what I would consider a really strong 4-2-3-1 team. And with that being said, guys, if you could drop a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. At the current state, this, as I say, on PlayStation, this team is worth 90,000. Just yesterday, it was 105,000. So it's had like a 17 to 18% price drop overnight. So if that kind of trend continues as we get towards Black Friday and as everyone panic sells all their players, this might well be worth on PlayStation 80,000 or less and on Xbox 70,000 or less over the next couple of days, which I think is going to be absolutely fantastic. Let's try and hit over 8,000 likes for today's video, guys. That would be absolutely insane. And we'll start with the full defense again as normal. So we've got Pepe Reina in nets. Good goalkeeper, 6'2", which isn't the greatest. 6'3" or above is usually really ideal, but he has the traditional save technique. There is a theory on, just in FIFA, that traditional save technique would give you a better goalkeeper than the acrobatic save technique. So we're going to be testing that out today. And he's got ridiculously well-rounded stats, and I'm going to be leaving him on basic chem style for that to boost everything. Good diving, good reflexes, very good handling, very good positioning, and good kicking. A very, very good all-round goalkeeper. In at right back, guys, we have got Nathaniel Klein. And as our right centre-back, making a comeback from yesterday's video is Michael Keane. Don't worry, it's not too heavily Premier League based as again for a team. There are obviously some Premier League players in here because it's an overpowered league. Our next centre-back, guys, is going to be Koulibaly. And our left back is going to be a fan favourite in FIFA this year, Jordan Lukaku. Let's go and pick him up. Where is he? There he is. Boom. So, this is our defence. Much like the best team in FIFA, the chem styles, guys, are going to let you pick for yourselves. I'll give you ideas of what I think you should put on them. For example, for Nathaniel Klein, I think a shadow chem style would be fantastic. Although he has quite low physical, his stamina, strength and aggression are nice. It's his jumping that causes him issues, but it's not really relevant. The same as his heading accuracy. So a shadow puts him up to 93 sprint speed and 97 acceleration, which is great. It puts his defending to 99 slide tackle, 98 stand tackle, I think 96 marking, and 94 or 89 interceptions. I can't remember if it's 15 or 10. But it gives him a nice boost. And for our centre-back, of course, as I said before, Keane with a shadow. You can buy Keane for like 1.2, 1.3k. In fact, the current price for Keane is, where is he? 750 coins. You can buy him with a shadow card for about 2k coins. So that's a bit of a bargain there. Koulibaly comes in at 3,700 coins. Already has exceptional stats. I don't really care what you put on this. You either want to go anchor that's cost about 800 to 1,000 coins, or you want to go shadow for about 4k coins. You could probably buy him with an anchor on for not much more than his base card goes for. His strength and aggression is so good already, but also his defending stats are fantastic and his pace is very good. So whacking a shadow or an anchor on Koulibaly would be ideal. And then Lukaku at left back. Much like Koulibaly, he's already got good stats elsewhere. He's got great strength. You could put an anchor on him and boost his pace. I personally would go for something like Sentinel, boost that defending and physical, and be happy with the 89 pace that you're getting out of him, because I think that's more than sufficient, so long as you don't drag your players out of defence and get hit on the counter too much. He's got nice dribbling, he's got decent short passing. This is a card I haven't used yet, but I see a lot of people say good things about this card. He's 6'1", beast strength, 4-star weak foot. I'm hoping that he's going to be a positive influence on this team. In terms of the prices, Nathaniel Klein is 1,500 coins, Keane is less than 1,000, Koulibaly is about 3.5 to 4k on PlayStation, a bit less on Xbox, and Jordan Lukaku is 1,000 coins to purchase. And that, guys, is our defence all set up. A fantastic, very fast, very overpowered defence in my opinion. Into the midfield slots, guys. Our midfield number one is going to be a man that is unreal in this game, and that is Bakayoko. Our midfield number 2 is going to be Dembele, and our midfield number 3 is going to be a guy who is, for me, last year's Kante, and that is Idrissa Gueye. So we are going to be switching to a 4-2-3-1 narrow today, not what we were, yesterday or the best team in FIFA we switched to a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. This time we're going to be switching to a 4-2-3-1 narrow. Bakayoko and Idrissa Gueye are going to be our CDMs. Bakayoko, you can see I've got 327 games on him. He's absolutely insane. I've got a shadow card on him. I would recommend anybody to put a shadow card on him. He's going to be a CDM, nothing more, nothing less. He's currently worth 12,000 coins, whereas what did I pick him up for? I bought him for 23,000 coins. He had gone up at one stage to 27,000 coins, just again showing how impressive this market crash is with reducing player prices. Idrissa Gueye is another one that I absolutely love this year. Like I say, it's very similar to Kante's card last year. Ridiculously good stats, 5'9", medium high. But look at those physicals, 88 stamina, 84 aggression, super important. He's already got very strong stand and slide tackle and very strong interceptions. He's got good pace, so you can improve this where you see fit. If you want to improve his passing, because his short passing and long passing isn't the greatest, throw a catalyst on him, or maybe an engine, boost pace, dribbling and passing. If you want to boost those defending stats up into the high 90s, give him a shadow. If you want to boost those physicals up to the high 90s, give him an anchor. You've got so many options with Idrissa Gueye. Shadow, anchor, catalyst. You could even go as far as putting engine on him, as I say, boost that dribbling as well. I think for me personally, again, I probably would go for anchor on Idrissa Gueye. However, for this video, we're going to be leaving him on basic because I'm not going to be spending chem stars myself. Not going to be wasting coins on chem stars to play just one game with the team. And then next up is Dembele. Now, he's actually going to be our cam. Now, the downside to Dembele is that he only has a 2-star weak foot. But the upside is he's 6'1" tall with 4-star skill moves. He's currently going for about 16 to 17,000 coins on PlayStation, which is a bargain for a guy who was up in the mid-40s for price a couple weeks ago. In terms of his attributes, the reason why I'll be using him as cam is because his dribbling and his composure is fantastic, which is really important in my opinion for your cams. He's got great strength and good physicals outside of that, but he's actually got very, very good passing. Like, he's got 86 short passing, which is perfect for your cam. You don't really care about long passing for a cam. They're not getting involved from there. That's more important for your kind of centre mids or CDMs for long passing. But Dembele with that short passing is going to be very good. And then his shot power and long shots are also very good. He hasn't got the best finishing, sure. And you might look at his card and be like, Cam, that just doesn't make sense. But if you look at his in-games, he actually makes perfect sense for a Cam. 4-star skill moves, great dribbling, good passing where it matters, good shooting where it matters, great strength, and decent, well-rounded other than that. So Dembele will be going into our cam spot. And that is our midfield right there, guys. The trio of dreams. Next up at left wing spot, we have got ourselves a player that I haven't used it yet this year in FIFA that looks phenomenal, and that is Carrasco. Now, I actually purchased Carrasco as a left forward with a Hawk chem style on him. I think a Hawk is probably good for him, but I'd probably say go with a Hunter or a Deadeye. He's already got such good pace that as a striker you can go for 99 pace with the Hunter, but I don't think it's necessarily necessary. His dribbling's nice, his passing is nice, but his shooting is actually very, very good, and the Hawk gives him a nice boost. Does boost up his strength and aggression a little bit, but not too much where it's going to make too much of a difference. But Carrasco is there. Now, Carrasco is going currently for around 12,000 and is one of the more expensive players in the team. Dembele at 17,000, Bakayoko at 11 to 12,000, Carrasco at about 12,000. They are three of the four most expensive players. But the reason why this guy is because he's 4-star. He's got great pace and great dribbling. His ball control, his dribbling stats, his reactions are all fantastic. So it'll make for a really rapid feeling striker, because we are going to be playing him as one of our strikers. Sorry, no, we're not going to be playing him as a striker. We're going to be playing him as a left attacking midfielder, because we're playing 4-2-3-1 with this team. That's right. Our actual striker, however, guys, is going to be a guy that Bateson raved about at the start of this year, and that is Gameiro. Now, Gameiro has a massive pace upgrade from last year. He only has 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, so it might be something, if you can afford an Antoine Griezmann or a Kylian Mbappe, might be worth upgrading to one of those dudes. But Gameiro here with great stats, really good pace, really good shooting, 3-star, not ideal, but really good composure, which I like. 85 composure is what really sends me into liking this Gameiro card. He's got a good base card stat for pace, and although he's only got 83 shooting, he's actually got ridiculous finishing, ridiculous positioning, and ridiculous shot power. So with a Hunter chem style, popping him up to 99 pace and 99 finishing, 94 shot power, 99 attacking positioning. With 85 composure, those good reactions, that good agility, this guy is going to be an absolute machine up front. And then last but not least, guys, we've got a player who I absolutely love this year, but this is one what you can change, and that is Alessandrini. If you want to use Ousmane Dembele here for the 5-star, 5-star, feel free. He works in the team as well. If you want to use Thauvin or Inform Mbappe, if you want to use Inform Thauvin, you can use any of those kind of players here. If you want to use, what's his name? Goddamn, Coman, you can use Coman here. For me personally, I'm going to be using Alessandrini. He's about 37,000 coins right now on PlayStation, but this guy is just an utter machine for me. I play him at cam normally in my teams. You can see there he's got over 100 goal contributions. In fact, 110 goal contributions in 92 games. 4-star, 4-star. Insane in-game stats. So give him the maestro, boost that dribbling, boost that shooting, boost that passing. He's already got great pace, great stamina. For me, Alessandrini is one of the most overpowered players we've seen in the game so far this year. And he will be going right attacking midfielder in this team. Carrasco left attacking midfielder. Dembele up to cam. Bakayoko and Idrissa Gueye into the CDM spots, and Gamero up to striker. But before we go and see that, we're going to have a look at what players we can put on the bench. And I always do like to put the same players on the bench that I feel like are overpowered in this game, that are cheap and you can use at your leisure. We go back again to Fabinho. We go back to Max Kruse. We go back to Heung-min Son. You've got pacey player, you've got a great cam, you've got a good CDM. These guys kind of offer you everything that you're going to need in that kind of, you know, that substitution area. If you've got any other special cards, you know, you might have a Screamer card that you packed in the Screamer promo that you love to use. You might have a red card, you know, like I've got this red Alessandrini. You might have like a red so-and-so that you like to put on your bench. So feel free to use who you like on the bench. But this is going to be the setup here, guys. I'm going to go and play another live game with this team. Hopefully it's going to be a good, you know, a good team. I have used a lot of these players throughout the year. I've used Alessandrini, Bakayoko, Dembele, Gueye, Koulibaly, Keane. I've used all of these. So there's a lot of players in this team that I love and I know are effective. There's a lot of players in this team like Carrasco, like Gamero, that other players that I connect with on a day-to-day basis have told me are good. And there's a lot of players in this team, like Lukaku, that the community has told me is an absolute beast. So I'm hoping that this team is going to come up trumps and provide or prove to be a solid sort of 80, 90k team. But there's only one way to find out, so let's get into the game. Okay, guys, so our opponent for today has got a 4-3-2-1 team. Griezmann, Carrasco, Dembele, Isco, Asensio, and Vass in midfield. Umtiti, Varane, Gaia, Nelson Semedo and Oblak. What a good team that is. And that, again, is going to be a team that we're able to put to the test against us. We are in the second round of the daily knockout tournament. But as I said before, guys, I didn't show custom tactics in this instance because we're actually going to be doing something a little different today. We're going to be switching into the 4-2-3-1. We're going to set Carrasco, well, we're going to set our striker to stay central and getting behind. We want to set both our CDMs to cut passing lanes and stay back. Everything else remains the same. Gueye and Bakayoko are our CDMs. Alessandrini goes right-hand side. Carrasco goes left-hand side. This is how our team is set up to look. Now, the reason why I didn't do custom tactics for today is because we're going to be using D-pad tactics for today. One of the strongest things that I've found with the 4-2-3-1 is that going counter-attack and defensive from kickoff. I'm not like the hugest fan of defensive, ultra-defensive, and I absolutely hate part of the bus. You won't really ever find me on part of the bus unless it's against the AI on squad battles. Man, I should have checked the stadium. I'm not big on part of the bus, and the reason why I'm not big on part of the bus is, or even ultra defensive to an extent, is because I feel like it just invites pressure, and I hate inviting pressure onto myself. I'm the kind of guy that likes to hold the ball, dominate the game, control the game, and create good chances. Oh, that was a bad defensive out ball there, but Koulibaly steams in. So this is how we set up on this game, and the reason why we set up defensive is just because it gives that extra edge in defense. You've got 4 great attacking players, and then you've got 2 great CDMs, and so with that you want to make sure those CDMs don't get caught out, and to make sure they don't get caught out, it's easy by just setting yourself to, oh, he's giving me the space there for the shot. You just set yourself to defensive, and it just keeps those 2 CDMs in a nice little spot. We're going to actually have a chance here with Idrissa Gueye. I tried to pass that, maybe I shouldn't have done. Oh god, that was to go to the edge of the box. I'm rushing my chances out. I don't like, the problem with these 2 CDMs is both of them have horrific shooting, so you don't really want to be trying to shoot the ball with your CDMs. And again, one of the reasons why we're set up to defensive is because you don't want them forwards getting into those offensive positions where they could potentially cost you goal scoring opportunities. Hopefully we're going to be able to make a change here on that. This guy's allowing his AI to defend for him. Absolutely understand why. It's a very strong way of helping things, but fortunately I'm creating enough opportunities straight off the bat where I feel like I should be able to generate some good goal-scoring chances. It's good interception from Bakayoko, Dembele into Gamero here. Gamero with a nice little ball roll, fake shot past the defender. I really should have looked at the stadium. This guy's got one of the most triggering stadiums in the game. Just the shadows are just horrendous. I really wish EA would remove this. Like, this is supposed to be a competitive game, and it's influenced by the shadows on the floor of a stadium. That's ridiculous. That's like in COD having a map where at times the sunlight just shines onto the screen only from certain areas, so you can't see what you're doing. It's just so silly. Things like stadiums and such, they should not be an issue in a competitive FIFA scene. The same as the referee. The referee should be invisible. Yeah, have him on the field. Have it as an option to see that he's on the field. But if the ball goes at him, near him, in him, just let it go through him. Don't have him as a contactable player, I guess. Here we go with Dembele. Now we're about to see that shot of Dembele. I tried the low driven. Perhaps I should have gone for a long shot. Managed to farm a good opportunity there. We've got Gamero at the near post here. Ooh. Oh, it's going to fall to Koulibaly. How fortunate was that? The man standing in the box, unmarked. The goalkeeper got caught up with his defender, and Koulibaly gets a nice easy low driven into the bottom corner. Look at this. The goalkeeper's just at sea, and the defenders can't get back in time. Thank God that went in. I wouldn't have been surprised if Koulibaly had missed that opportunity. Being a centre-back, you don't expect the most clinical finishing out of those positions. That's good interception from Dembele. Very nice there. Now that we've got the goal, guys, we can really slow this game down, We've got a formation that really promotes possession. It really promotes a nice, slow game. We're sat in a position where we are defensive. We are counter-attack set up. And we can just, we're playing against a guy who's not even trying to really come and get the ball. He's allowing the AI to defend for him and just trying to cut passing lanes. And what that does is it creates a set in the game where you just get a lot of time on the ball to do anything you want because they don't press too hard. Do like it when I come up against people like this. And that's Alessandrini. That really should have been 2-0. It could still be. Black with the save. That should have been 2-0. Alessandrini let me down for the first time there. That's not what we like to see. But you see how I was able, guys, to put 10, maybe 12, possibly even 15 passes together there. And he just didn't even get close because he was trying to allow the AI to defend for him, which just allows me, as I say, a lot of time and a lot of space on the ball. I can kind of just stand around here, just under no real pressure, under no real pressure. He's going to bring his players forward one at a time, but other than that, he's just letting the AI drop for him, do the work. He's sat quite deep as well, which is nice. I've given him silly possession there. Don't let him square it inside. There we go. Oh, God, that was jammy. That's a good save from Reina, showing off those reflexes. I do like that. But yeah, let me get the ball up the field. This guy, even though he's 1-0 down, is still sat quite defensive, which is a little frustrating. Go on, Lukaku. Love a little extra touch there. Gets the ball inside to Idrissa Gueye. We've got Dembele here. Into Alessandrini. Beautiful little touch from Alessandrini. What a save! Oh, Gamero can't get the rebound. I tried to do a low driven, but he didn't get the low driven. The ball goes out for my opponent. That was a lovely little spin there from Alessandrini in the box. Created a nice bit of space for the shot. Just unfortunate that we were unable to get the actual good chance away. Here we go. He's got Asensio breaking forwards. That's a banger. Woo! Griezmann over the bar. He tried that first time shot with Antoine Griezmann. We've got Bakayoko in the middle of the park, just unmarked, loads of space, very nice indeed. Easy goal kick out, and there's Alessandrini picking up the loose ball. Here we go with Gamero. Don't be scared to pass backwards. He's dragged his defender out. Oh, that's not where I aimed the pass. That's really frustrating, especially if I concede off of this. That would be incredibly frustrating. That's a great tackle from Michael Keane. Again, just goes to show that it doesn't matter that he's low rate. It doesn't matter that he's cheap. He can still do a job against even the best strikers. Antoine Griezmann there got his pocket picked from, that could be he's tried a finesse shot. Reina, come on, you've got to be catching that. Michael Keane, even though he's low rated, up against Antoine Griezmann, he manages to get his foot in. He manages to get the ball ahead of the striker. Here we go with Dembele. That's actually a good ball. Lukaku heads it back to Reina. Lovely, lovely defending. We've got some space down the middle here. Not quite. I didn't quite aim it out there, but it still ended up going where I wanted it to go. We get Dembele on the ball. He's seen a lot of the ball, has Dembele. That's some beautiful, beautiful skill moves there. We've got Gamero at the back post. I've gone for the header. Gamero! What a goal! What a goal! It takes a deflection on the way to the back post. But the bicycle kick of dream, what a finish that was! That was, oh man, that was spectacular. And Gamero makes it 2 on the stroke of half time. After we came under a little bit of pressure there from our opponent, we managed to see it through. We got the counter-attack indeed. We got lucky with Lukaku up the field. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't luck this time, was it? It was Dembele creating the space, causing all the issues there with his skill moves. And that was a phenomenal strike from Gamero. The scissor kick of dreams, guys. He leapt so high, and you can see from the match stats, yeah, we've conceded a few chances, but we are dominating by way of possession. All of our chances have been on target. Our pass accuracy is better, and we are just generally in control of this game. Now, we will be making subs around the 60th to 70th minute. Dembele will be coming off for Max Kruse. We might potentially take Gamero off for Heung-min Son. And at the moment, both Bakayoko and Idrissa Gueye are more than good enough in that CDM spot, so there's no reason to take those off. They've got no stamina issues. They've got no issues in terms of me needing to change formation or anything like that to better myself in this game. Oh, we've got Carrasco down the left-hand side there in loads of space. Gamero's coming in again. We've got back post open again. It's fallen to Bakayoko. I don't know why it went to Bakayoko. I don't know why he's that far up the field. I tried to edge that to the back post. For some reason, the game decided to put that to the top of the box. That's a big tackle. Hold on to that. There we go. Very, very nice. This guy's going to back off here because he's expecting the passes. So we're just going to bring this forwards for now. We've finally got a bit of space here. Here is Gamero again. He turns. He holds it. He shoots. And the rebound goes to Carrasco. It's 3-0. And we are in a great spot. That's the composure of Gamero that came up big there. Even though he got tackled in the box, managed to fall back to him. I hit the drag back on this guy. The drag back, he kind of tackled it a little bit here. It doesn't even show. We'll look at it after the game. The shot gets put off really well. Handanovic does get gloves to it, but you know what FIFA's like, man. Rebounds just always tend to find their way to the attacking team. It happens for me. It happens against me. And that is a great tackle as well. Who is that coming back? Alessandrini tracking back there. I do like that. Let's go. We've got some just real good grip in this game now. You know. Go on in. He's away. I love that. I love that. Gamero, what a goal. That was fantastic. It's 4-0 now, guys. And our opponent is falling apart. That was a beautiful, beautiful through ball. Couldn't have asked for better. Gamero runs around the centre-back. I don't know how he managed to outpace Varane quite easily, but look at that pass. He runs the wrong side of the centre-back, and then a great finish into that bottom corner. And Gamero, this is the first time I've used him. I didn't use him in like early stages of my road to glory for whatever reason. I don't know why I didn't pick him up. But Bateson did say to me that Gamero has been the guy that saved him time and time again. So for me to finally use him this stage in FIFA, for as cheap as he is, he has proven himself this game. He's got pace, he's got power, he's got good finishing abilities. Although he didn't finish one of his chances, it dropped for a rebound for Carrasco to pop the ball in the back of the net. He's got an insane scissor kick goal. He's got a fantastic low driven goal. He's actually done it all. Other than having no 4-star weak foot and having no 4-star skill moves, I think Gamero might be close to a complete striker. That's not quite where I aimed the ball there, EA. We're going to do good, though. We've got that one back. Let's just take our time with possession here. This guy's starting to press me a little bit more now. He's finds himself 4-0 down after 60-odd minutes. We're going to get ourselves through there. Alessandrini absolutely slaughters. Oh, here we go. We've got some space. Alessandrini gets in again. Oh, he's done here, boys. He's sliding all over the place. He actually tried to foul me there. He tried to do something anyway. I think he was just panicking. He brought his keeper out. He tried the slide tackle to win the ball back. And I ended up panicking. I choked myself with Alessandrini there. Alessandrini's through here. Surely that's going to be a goal. It's a beautiful finish, and it's 5-0. Alessandrini gets himself on the score sheet as well. Did he score already anyway? He might have already scored, but what a finish that was, guys. Absolutely sensational chip. He pulled the keeper, pump faked him, let him go back in, but Alessandrini's finishing is too clean, and we're going to be seeing ourselves with a rage quit. So we get a 5-0 victory there, guys, and man, what a team. This was fantastic. Gamero with 2 goals and an assist. Nathaniel Klein coming up with an assist. And I do want to look at that Gamero goal again. The bicycle kick. I felt like this was phenomenal. Dembele pops it to the back post. It does take a deflection, but look at that. It's like a ninja scissor kick. It is a great finish. Let's have a look at the instant replay. Dembele pops it to the far post. Oh, look how high he is. He's so high up in the air, guys. And that is just a beautiful, beautiful finish, that is. He leaps and bangs it past Handanovic into the back of the net. A beautiful goal to make it 2. And just generally, guys, an absolutely outstanding performance. 11 shots, 11 on target, all from great areas. Look at my shots, I'm the green dots. Look at my opponent's shots, he's the blue dots. My opponent only had 3 shots from inside my box. The rest of his shots came as long shots that weren't really effective. I managed to get 11 shots, 9 of them inside or on the box and 2 of them from long range. We managed to pick 5 goals up from that. We had dominating possession. We dominated our pass accuracy. We just generally had a phenomenal game. And that goes to show, guys, that even though you're going to spend 70 or 80k on this team at the moment, in fact, by the time you're watching this video, maybe it's down to 60 to 70k, that was a fantastic, fantastic team. To a man, everyone was perfect. Yep, you can upgrade this team when you've got coins, but if you're looking for like a, oh, I've hit my first ever weekend league, I've got 100k to spare, what kind of team should I build? This is a great example of a team that you can use in Foot Champs. This though, dudes, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.